his first team.
Zarazara full match Alex Dickinson Shabana Francis scored Purin, Shabana Francis scored Purin, Pashita Bela Control full match Zara Alex Dickinson, Pro Cricket Kala, Shabana Amasana scored Purin.
His first runs in T20 is up in the circle, so it's just the tradition. These fast bowlers, and you can see some early movement.
Stump surely has been so bit for the ball.
Really heavily in favour of the batters, isn't it? White Kookaburra doesn't last very long.
Now this is going to be Shoriful Islam.
He's a big, tall man. Those that he's entrusted a bit of swing. Of Joy Lord Gumbi. This man now, Tanveer Ahmed.
And you mentioned how the ball early on, you can score runs. Enough legs to get
to get two. The outfield is going to be quick. It was February, and there's been little to.
Pulls the leg back. Gets a shot. Off for spin early on. Shakmadi Hassan. Single not there. Fire SIS Shoykot. Madugale. Here's the first one.
Might have questioned the decision to open. There should go with the off spinner, and he gets it to just. It's enough to go there first. It's the experience, Craig.
Bennett for Zimbabwe has certainly a platform.
New ball. Irvine might have thought. It's a good delivery. Just view here we're getting of the future of now just 7 innings into his T20.
Into the wicket delivery, where it
has. So he can't.
Goes for the river. Will get the first boundary of this over. In the 2 overs. Importantly, found the gap of that square.
There is swing for him. The 2 men allowed out, so you just need to.
This was Bennett's first. Short.
He decides to whack it in halfway down. Just stays inside of this third over.
Anything extraordinary, Zimbabwe. A reverse sweep, change in the field. Boundaries on.
This is an area of the score. A lot of their boundaries early on. Square of the wicket. It's purposely black. Just the drive. No boundary riders on the offside. Early on. He's happy to.
Perhaps the batter was in.
Might have been a missed opportunity here.
But here's the shout. Thump. Yeah, Bangladesh. There will be a change. Come on to bowl from the rocket end. Starts off with the excited also.
1-4 delivery from Tuscan Ahmed. Real confident shout from Sean Williams, the young man who's at the now an opportunity for him.
The Joy Lord Gumbi.
They're saying that he's got his opportunity. A proud record of the sides. They had a wonderful team there, and I think all the players will be disappointed.
Looking for the second to cricket. Speaking of the flower, bro. On the 5th of May, here till the 5th. And final one, the 12th of the rotating as bowlers is Nazmul Hussain. 4 wickets, 35 matches. Represented Fortune Bangladesh Premier League. Bowl your innings better in terms of batting.
They've certainly been busy. Man at cover has to get around and get himself nicely bowled. And the history here, 24, a little bit of swing there for Seifuddin as well. Perturbed what they did first.
Not afraid to pitch it up. Did he manage to get a fingertip?
Rashad Hussain at backward point, I think well enough. Each being a little bit harsh on the man at backward.
Down the leg, a short fine leg.
Strangle, burgle, this bowled better that have beaten outside it. Gumbi just flipped straight to Tuscan at short fine. Goes for 17. Zimbabwe.
Lost the second wicket, Sean Williams, because of the fact that they've lost. There will be time. I think the Bangladesh Bangladeshis think that they'll mix up.
Zimbabwe have lost another. Fielding, there was no single there. Zimbabwe in trouble. He goes for...
The numbers speak. Good work by Mahmood. Going down, you send back. Mahmood. Oh, that's a risk. Unbelievable happening here.
6 for 4. Time, Sikandaraza.
It's out. I've checked the fit placement and it's a fair. We play there, as I can see, the ball has hit. Stay with your out decision.
Well, without bothering the scorers. 2 wickets, 1 through a run out. Very.
Well, absolutely. Clive Madande, he's
evidence. He goes across. Now that's it. Going for the second run. 8 for 4. Intervals. Gumbi started off well. Things have really. Sudhiraman McCall gives the. Back of leg ball. Trying to.
Chaudhry. Something he does to the seamers. And Williams goes without troubling the scorers. Steady.
Got the experience of playing in. Absolutely close. Yeah, at the Zohrama Chaudhry.
It's another one. Just coming on to 38 for 6 now, Zimbabwe, Ryan.
Hey, we sort of build up a batter. Oh, he's not quite ready. Oh, almost.
Wow, decent start by the Zimbabwe. This is the first wicket in the... This was... One slightly fuller. Deep backward square.
They really excelled. Good economy rates, understandable. Back of leg, action off the...
Yeah, that's a better length from side Jongwe. That's the box early on.
Jongwe has been there for a while, hasn't he?
Expected.
And another one. It hung in the air again. Bangladesh really...
Now this one's banged in, the pull shot. Gone for 2, Jongwe. 41.
Now, to show some resistance. Line, but you're absolutely right.
Jongwe. On fielder hasn't got enough on it. It's a good catch in the end side and hitting across his body.
Possible catch taken by Tawhid Ridha and had to went forward. Then he says, "Oh, it's going to go." When you're off balance, that is, or too many eggs for that matter. Needs to angle the ball across him. He wants to entice the batter.
And Zimbabwe for their lowest ever. The Zimbabwean batsman.
Ball would be ideal. And Wellington Masakadze and Bangladeshi supporters look at the 6 wickets, but at least really take advantage of the situation.
What they
are going to have their hands on that one. Sikandaraza and national teams at all levels gets it to turn. Slip played away just with soft hands. The ideal opportunity. The situation. Ahmed extends his arm.
Trying to get the ball through quickly.
Burl all going without.
Yes, couple of wickets to. Oh. Yeah, that's the disappointing fact that is value for the shots that you from the fielder. Afif says, whatever, to pull that back
into a position where they can possibly.
Yes, you
some shudders into the Bangladesh. No real glove. It must be straight off that. If everything's
calling better when you start losing wickets, and it's a spicy surface. Bang on the helmet, taking the eyes off the ball. Is
Kovsky, the Australian Open cricket, because well-being of absolute gold here for Zimbabwe.
Will come in future because
down it goes. He had to put in the dive.
A little bit slow, maybe hoping the ball there, and then he does not. That he had come out from the deep.
Yeah, just going back to that drop catch. It is months ago, really. Boundary 10 the last.
All vacant areas.
8 and over from here will give them 100.
As players, that's the.
I thought Dallas was a TV program. Now some great games.
They didn't manage to pick all of 39. The best from the same menu. Kyle Jarvis and Richard. I'll go upstairs.
For run out at the bowler's end. Controlling my decision for the big.
In the IPL.
Was the end of Mustafa. So they're finding a couple of bounces.
Up to the 8th over and build up this partnership. Oh, he goes across now. Saifuddin strikes. I think they've still got a couple of reviews.
Fair delivery, on-field decision.
Head coach of the Zimbabwean side, of course.
Goes across and they've struck again.
A batsman who's well set, very well played, young man, Clive.
Rabani hasn't got too
for a delivery at this stage of the year. Looking to get a cup.
Your team will try to hog the batting for a while, you know.
Out of these remaining 8 deliveries.
The run out now. He slipped while trying.
Run out at the bowler's end. Can I have your rolling? Can I have just roll back?
There's the 3 tall also helped the cause. The Yorker always quite refreshed. And he does. And he does. You expected that, and that is the stumps to get shut.
Yorker. Full evening for a man coming back into the side after Zarabani goes for 190.
But what surprised me
Who's in? Would have expected him to face the Yorker this evening.
Reaching 122. May have. Oh, he's moving all over. That is the end. The last ball. The Zimbabwe innings.
Wow.
Foot. No ball. Oh, the line belongs to them.
Perfect finish to the innings for the side.
Full toss. A couple of runs. Looking at because they feel
1 run should
find my decision for the big screen.
It's right. Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe back into the game. Gumbi skipper, even Ryan Burl went.
The one that brought Zimbabwe back into the
bowling from 1 and 3.
Because there is enough for the bowlers initially, early on, to pick up.
His total T20 averages 23 world, and anything under 8 is.
That's for both the batters. I know it spent time in the middle. Started to spend a little bit more time. So you really don't have down the leg side, right at the top of the order. Yeah,
For one. So that really wasn't go about setting.
just like and knocks the middle stump out.
Test match, and he was very for Zimbabwe. And the goes for one. Bangladesh have lost. Captain. The mark. Perfect delivery to him.
Pitches that darts back. It's the gap between the back.
I see there was an article. And a man at square leg. Scampered through.
Quicker. So he was good. So as a batter, you need to do over. It's a 10 for 1.
Don't want to risk staying out there and we will have a delay. Bangladesh will still feel as though that if they could, because there was a little bit heavier now. Liton Das would have